Hi, I'm Raven,
I'm Taylor,
and
and
this is
this is
Strange
Strange Narratives.
Narratives. Welcome back,
That's the second week in a
dude.
row that we've nailed that.
That's just us, dude.
That makes
That's
me
just
really
us, dude.
happy. Who are we?
How have you been?
Alive.
Same, same.
Against my will.
I was
That's
about to
probably.
say every day I wake up, some new crazy shit is happening in the world, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
fine.
I honestly, I had to delete all of my, news apps. I was like,
Dude, I'm getting there. I'm getting there because I only really watch one news person. I talk about him before. He's a YouTuber, Philip DeFranco.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
Love
love
him.
him, but I can't even
Shout
watch
out.
his stuff anymore because I
It's
just
just
can't
too
handle the
much.
news. It's too much. It's
Do you
shit that I can't even
remember
control.
when we were kids, news was on first thing in the morning? Maybe midday if there was something crazy
I
happening
remember morning and night news.
in night.
Yeah.
And now it's just
Well, that's
constant
the problem.
and
Is
it's
it
fucking with everybody's mental.
they
We should
turned
not
it
have constant
into
access.
they turned it into a 24/7 news cycle that they could advertise. And that's where,
Yes.
as soon as you start making money off of something, it loses whatever it was originally intended for and is now a money making machine.
Especially when it's day-to-day lives and shit. It just, I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way because it's at one point, yes, I do want to know what's happening in the world. At the same time,
How much of it can I affect?
yeah, and how much can I actually take in before it's just overwhelming and all
Oh yeah.
encompassing?
Oh yeah, every day,
Because then
especially
I'm just freaking out.
yeah, and over something that you really can't control or change.
No, it's
Like
scary.
I as much as like that's my biggest thing is I'm watching more and more news and it makes or not watching more and more news. I'm trying not to because I'm wanting to go and join into these protests and these fucking rallies and shit. And I'm like,
Yeah, girl.
I'm just gonna get myself hurt or I'm gonna get myself arrested and I can't I don't know. But at
I'll
the same time, it's
absolutely
like
be arrested.
maybe we need to. Maybe more of us need to start protesting and shit. Because,
I think that's the biggest thing is there's more of us than there are of them.
but that's the
So,
scary, but that's what scares me is there definitely is more of us than there is them, and they know that, and that's why they will resort to dangerous tactics to
they're
deal with
already
us. I know.
doing
That's why
that.
That's why I know that. Like I can say this without
Yeah,
second guessing myself because I watched that video of them gun down Alex Preddy in cold blood. Like that was not.
because he pulled out a phone.
Yeah,
And he simply had his legally concealed
it was
firearm
open though. It was
strapped.
open. Yeah, it was an open carry, which is totally legal in that state.
True.
And
Yes.
he
Never
never
mind.
drew it.
Might be. No,
I
he didn't
hate
even go for it.
I hate that it's like this. We were just talking about social media, but I was able to watch three different angles of his shooting
Yeah.
unedited before the news was even covering it because it was
Mm-hmm.
all over Reddit. It was all over
It was
fucking
all over TikTok.
X and TikTok and everything. It was all over the internet. And I watched multiple different angles
Well, and
where
who's that bitch that just fucking debated Dean? I don't know if you follow either of them.
uh oh, Dean Withers?
Yes.
Oh, I did watch
What's her
that. I
fucking
don't know.
name?
I don't want to know it.
But the way
I
that
don't even
she
want to
was
say her
rapping
name.
about it, she was like, "Yeah, fuck you, piece of
Yeah,
shit."
no, I saw that.
She just wants to say the most outlandish shit because that's
That's
the
what they
only way that
do.
she's
That's
gonna
what they
get any
do.
attention.
Exactly.
But she was saying that his life didn't matter, blah blah
Mm-hmm.
blah. He wasn't
She said
an
that
active contributor to life. Nothing in
he
his
was
death
a
hurts.
mentally deranged, angry individual that went there to violently disrupt the peaceful actions of ICE agents. He then
What was Jan
drew a
6th?
gun.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, he drew a gun, and so because he got shot for that, he deserved it. And I'm like, bitch, then you're clearly ignoring the facts, and that's what they do.
Yeah,
They
no,
ignore the
literally,
facts.
literally.
Their whole thing is your feelings aren't better than facts, but bitch, you guys ignore
That's
facts when they're right in
literally
front of
all,
your fucking face.
MAGA in general. That's all it is.
Like, I'm sorry,
Unfollow. I don't care.
I love
We're
my
dead ass.
I love my friend to death, and I'm not gonna say their name because I'm not trying to put them on blast, and I'm really not trying to shit talk you. Please don't take it that way if you hear this. But we were talking about global warming, and they admitted that they don't fully believe in it because they don't see signs of it. And I'm like, look
Look at
around,
the
like
last like 3 years. Why has it been like record breaking numbers? And it naturally occurs. I will
but
not contest that.
we
We as
are
a human,
perpetuating it.
yes, human beings are making it worse
But
with all the chemicals and all the
I'm
bullshit.
not stupid enough to say, oh, it's my car, it's your car, it's our hairspray that's causing the hole
It's
in the ozone.
diesel, it's this, that, or the
It's
other.
the massive oil and coal
It's
burning
the
fucking
consumption.
factories and warehouses all across the world that are
Yes.
polluting the ozone. It's not our cars, it's not the cows farting, it's not us sitting in traffic, it's the fucking corporate greed that we just allow to exist because we like the convenience that it supplies and
True.
provides.
Yeah.
And I can't complain because I'm one living off of that
Same.
convenience. But at the same time,
Yeah.
I see the
You
negative
see the
side of it,
effects,
and
and this is the only place we can live.
yeah, and I honestly hope we don't colonize other planets because we'll just go there, consume all those resources, and move to another planet. We
Girl.
are just a virus if you think about it at the end of the day.
Truly, because like I feel like over the millennium, I guess, like human beings have just stopped giving a crap.
It's getting worse and worse. I think it really started, I think we talked about this in the last episode around the pandemic. People started to really look inward during that time and say, "Oh, I don't give a shit about my neighbors. I don't give a shit about anybody else. It's
Yeah.
all for one because I need to survive."
Everything was kind of like pushed to the surface.
Yeah.
That was like these were once like quiet thoughts.
That are now everybody is saying, "I don't give a shit
Everywhere.
about you.
Yeah.
I just care about me and my own, and
Yeah.
I'm
It was
gonna do whatever I
essentially
need to
like
do to
any
survive."
shit, go fuck yourself type
Yeah,
thing. So
it's crazy, but
it
I will
sucks.
say we at least have some positive
We do
human
have really
news.
good things happening
First
right now.
time in over 50 years that we're going back to the moon. Now, I know we're not landing on it, but this is actually even a bigger feat than originally landing on the moon, I
Yeah,
think.
aren't they going like
They're
they're
going
already hit further out?
they already have because we lost contact with them for 40 minutes last night as they went onto the dark side of the moon.
So crazy.
That is
Pink
technically
Floyd would be
considered
power.
deep space for us. Like
Yeah.
like the ISS literally is in like high atmosphere basically. It's not even it's like on the very edge of outer space. They
Yeah.
have gone the
They're on the
furthest
cusp.
from the planet. And I saw a post the other day where I was like, the Artemis 2 crew is now the furthest people away from President Trump and
I want to be one of you.
I know, take me with you. Take me with. But then, did you see that video? I was watching it this morning where Trump called the Artemis 2, and the whole time he's basically just talking about how great he is, and all of the astronauts are like not even listening to him. They're like playing spin the microphone and laughing and joking, and then
I love that.
he talks and talks and talks like literally like 30 minutes about himself, and then he stops talking, and they're all kind of sitting there in the silence, and they're like, did you have any questions for us, Mr. President? Or no?
He's like, no, I just want to like yap about myself.
Literally stuff myself. Like
he is the biggest example of like a sociopathic narcissist.
Sociopath.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's that.
I've seen the quotes he's said about his fucking own daughter and shit. Like that dude is a disgusting ass.
The day
human
she
being, man.
talks is the day that the world starts healing. I swear to fuck.
I hope, dude.
I know he pulled some fucking shitty
Crazy
stuff
shit.
with her. Yeah. In other current event news, Ted Bundy was DNA like tested against a 51-year-old case of this murder victim out of Utah and was linked to it.
So it was like a cold case, and they finally. That's 51
So,
years.
Laura Ann Amy, 17, she disappeared after leaving a Halloween party in 1974. Her body was discovered about a month later by hikers in the American Fork Canyon.
Can I just say real quick, how many stories that we have of bodies being found where it's a hiker? Don't go hiking. Stop looking into the bushes. Just look at the path and walk straight. Like, stop finding bodies, guys.
Girl, I'm the
Oh.
kind of person that I'll be driving by the down the highway and I'll see like a trash bag on the
And
side
I'm
of the
like,
road.
that's a
I'm like,
body.
that's a dead
That's a
body.
dead
Yeah.
body. I'm the same way.
And
Or also
I'm too curious
I've
for
seen
that though.
really like overpacked suitcases, and you're like, that's a dead
That's a
body.
fucking
That's a
body.
dead body.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm never gonna be brave enough
To
to
go touch
actually
one?
check that
No,
shit.
hell
Yeah.
no.
I
don't wanna
can't
live with
imagine what
that.
I would do
No.
if I found a body.
I would die.
I would panic.
I would fuck up the same crime so bad because I would like puke, I'd pee, I'd pass out, like probably face first into the bag, and then I'd wake up and puke more.
I'd hope that I back away and I
I
don't
would stay calm,
fuck
but
up
I
the
would freak
scene.
the fuck
Yeah.
out. I
I'm
would
like,
freak
I
the
don't.
fuck out. Especially depending on how bad it is. Like if you open it and there's like a leg up next to the face.
Yeah, if it's immediately now. So the Utah Sheriff's.
This is such a
This
wild
is a BBC
introduction.
article, BT Dubs. Don't yell at me. This is a BBC article. It says the Utah Sheriff's Office announced on Wednesday that the new testing confirmed
In
infutably. Did I do that right?
Yeah.
Infuriatably?
No, infutably.
Listen, it's dead ass. It's her. And it was him. So
Wow.
it belongs to Bundy. So between February 1974 and February 1978, Bundy murdered at least 30 women. He
Said more.
confessed to far more than
I was
that.
about to
Yeah.
say, he confessed to a lot more.
But yeah, his DNA was on her, inside of her.
Ew. Fuck
But
you. I'm so glad he's
what they're
dead.
thinking though is because of when she went missing, when she went missing versus to when she was found, that he held her for some time.
Jesus Christ. Dude, I hate that guy. I really hate that guy. I'm so glad he's dead. He got executed, right? Like electric chair?
Yes. I was thinking of Jeffrey Dahmer. Dahmer was killed by a fellow inmate.
Oh yeah, he was stabbed to death in the shower. Yeah.
No, I think I can't remember if it was the shower or if it was
like the
cafeteria.
Yeah, the cafeteria. It might have been. I can't remember. Honestly, that's an episode we should do. It's just the deaths of serial killers.
Locked in. Don't take our idea.
Yeah, fuck
that
off,
would
that's
be
ours.
really good. Yeah,
That's
eat
such
shit,
a
push
good
away.
idea. Then we can just relish in their
do
suffering.
it. Yeah, I just want to. You had it coming.
Well, because dude,
Had it
like
coming.
Ted Bundy, that guy fucking. Or the one that I always
I
think
will
about.
never agree with anybody that says that he was like
attractive.
Attractive,
it's
because
the
I
same
look at
thing
him and
with,
I'm like, brother, ugh.
It's the same thing with Jeffrey Dahmer, that they all say he's like a handsome, charismatic. I'm like, he looks like a serial killer.
He literally, I
fuck-
would avoid him at every
But then
cost.
again, maybe I just think a lot of people look like serial
Nico
killers.
Jenkins.
That dude was though.
He was creepy as
How
fuck
many people did
looking.
he kill?
I don't
Him
remember.
and his family. They were all serial killers.
Yeah,
Craziness.
a lot of them had some shit going.
But that's crazy though. Two different stories that are both 50 years. 51 for Ted Bundy's murder case, 50 for, actually, I think it's like 51 to 52 for the moon landing. I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, it's
That's
weird,
crazy,
right?
though, dude.
So those are current events of the day. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anything else?
What are we rapping about today?
I'm back with, I think, part 3.
It is part 3, I think. Actually,
Badass Queens of History.
This is like a fan favorite.
I love this one. I love this one because I get to learn stuff that I've never learned before. And it honestly bothers me that we don't teach more about female royalty. Especially because like a lot of them do rise up from, that king consort or whatever, where they're basically just, they were forced into being a sex worker and they
Fuck
took
the patriarchy
and made themselves royalty. Like, what most people in this world would view as like, the lowest of the low, because God forbid you do sex work. Fucking the same people that use it are the same people that frown upon it.
Literally.
But then to basically go from that to being royalty, I think is aspirational. It
It's
shows you that you can literally rise up from any position. It doesn't matter as long
the
as
title
you have
checks out. Badass.
badass.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so we are going to be starting with Amani Renas. I looked up pronunciations and there was like 3 different ones.
We're trying our best.
I'm gonna say Amani Renas because that just sounds cool and it flows off my tongue well. But she's technically known as the queen who refused Rome. Uh, in the
Immediately fucking dope.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
anybody who stands up to
I'm
Rome,
sad.
you're in my book. You're in my book. Fucking Queen Boudica is still, and I hate it because I talked about her in I think it was the first or the second episode of Badass Queens,
Yeah, I can't
and
remember.
so many people are like, "Wow, she technically got defeated." Blah, blah. Yeah, yeah, of course, because not many people can
God
stand up against the
forbid.
power of Rome and win. But she did sack 3 of their cities and killed thousands of their soldiers and shit. Like
Yeah. She did some
she
fucking
she
dope
did
ass
some fucking
shit,
damage
dude.
before she went. So like,
If you haven't seen the first 2 episodes, go back and watch that
yeah,
and
go
then come
watch them and
here.
then come watch this one. We'll be waiting.
Intermission.
No, I'm just kidding.
You have to watch.
I'm just kidding.
You got time. Holy.
In the far south of the Nile, beyond Egypt, stood the wealthy African kingdom of Kush. Its capital, Mero, Meroe, but it's got the 2 dots above the E, so I know that's like a certain
Yeah, I don't
pronunciation
know.
on the
Well,
we'll put up a thing later.
we'll try.
Maybe. We'll try.
You can
if we
figure it out
can.
for
Yeah.
yourself. Anyway,
You
Google's
Google
free.
it. But the capital of Kush was rich in iron, gold, and trade. And at the head of this kingdom stood a woman with the title Kandake, a word that meant ruler, not wife.
I love that.
Her name was Amani Renas. Cut out that first part.
Got you.
When Rome absorbed Egypt, Kush suddenly shared a border with the most aggressive empire in the world. Rome demanded submission and tribute. Amani Renas answered with invasion. She led forces north into Roman territory, attacking forts and settlements. Accounts describe her as having lost an eye earlier in life, yet still being present on the battlefield. During these campaigns, her army removed a bronze likeness of Emperor Augustus and brought it back to Kush. There, it was buried beneath temple steps, so visitors would symbolically walk over the emperor's face every day on their way to worship.
Bitch, I love that.
Right.
Actually.
As soon as I read that, I was like, she's going in there.
Yep.
Rome counterattacked, but could not bring Kush to heel. After years of conflict, a treaty was signed on terms favorable to Amani Renas. Kush paid no tribute and retained its independence. Few rulers ever forced Rome into a negotiated peace. Fewer still did so as a woman in the first centuries of BCE.
So bad bitches.
Like I
Fuck,
said,
dude.
not everybody beat Rome, but some did, and that's what 2-0 for 2 badass queens now.
Yeah.
1.5 because I guess Boudica did eventually lose, but whatever.
We win some, we lose some.
Exactly. I mean, because that was the thing. I saw multiple titles of her as the one-eyed invader or the one-eyed. I can't remember what it was, but yeah. So she definitely did lose an eye at one point in her life.
Okay.
So to still be out on
But
the
that's still
battlefield
badass.
with one eye.
Have you ever seen like I think it was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Yeah.
Where that one guy tried like taking over.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, they're gonna scream and tear at Taserface. I'd rather be the one-eye invader.
Yeah,
actually, that's
Taserface.
dope as fuck. That would put fear in me, bitch.
Dude,
I'd be like,
literally.
that's a Cyclops, dog. I'm good.
What a fucking flex ass move though to take his statue and be like, yeah, we're just gonna walk on your face.
We're gonna
every
walk
day,
on
dog.
it. Yeah, that's like the ultimate disrespect.
straight up
That
is.
like spitting on a grave or like pissing on a grave.
Well, have you seen
gotta
that
do
movie
some
I Spit on
fucked
Your
up
Grave?
shit. I don't think so.
There's 2
actually.
different versions. There's a
Boy.
hello? Cat hair from where? There's 2 different versions. There's one that came out in like the 70s or 80s, I think, and then there's one that was remade in the mid to early 2000s, maybe 2020s.
I'm gonna have to check them out.
It's fucked up because it trigger warning and spoilers, and we can honestly cut this out if it's too bad. It's about a character. The remake that I watched, she was a journalist, I think, and she goes to a like a small town and is reporting on shit that is going on there,
Okay.
and the locals don't like it so much. So a police
So like Gail
officer,
Weathers.
kind of, yeah. So a police officer and two other locals take her onto the woods and uh, assault her and leave her for dead.
Oh shit. Okay.
Essentially, they think that they kill her and leave her for dead out in the woods, but she survives and she comes back and systematically gets revenge on all of them. And it is the most
So it's like
gory, brutal, satisfying revenge story ever.
I love it. So
Like,
it's like Jennifer's Body, but like cooler.
but cooler. And
Okay.
yeah, a lot. Yeah. And did you see that they're supposed to be making a Jennifer's Body too?
Mm-hmm.
Shut the front door.
My oldest is fucking stoked. It took everything in me not to say her name. You guys are not. You're not allowed to.
Yeah. You're not allowed to. Don't need to.
But no, she's fucking stoked. She was
Yeah.
like, "Let's go, dude!" And I was
think
like, "I
that's a
got
very
you."
underrated movie.
I
Like,
think it was really good,
and I like
actually.
Amanda Siegfried.
I do too, and
I
they're both coming back.
good. I
Yeah,
haven't
they're
seen
both
her in
coming
anything
back.
in a long time.
She's in some new shit with what's her fuck titties, Sydney Sweeney. That's all I think about. I love Euphoria. Do not get me wrong. Cassie can go fuck herself though.
I honestly
Um,
have never watched Euphoria because I've heard
girl, it's
it's
so good.
hard to watch.
It is really hard to watch, but it is
As
really
somebody who has,
fucking
you know,
good.
struggled with drug abuse in the past.
Honestly, same. But
Well, yeah,
I
you
think it's
honestly had
really
it worse than
fucking
me.
good. I have HBO Max. I will happily watch it with you.
Yes.
So we can watch all 3 seasons. I think the new season, season 3, and it's the last one. It drops in 5 days.
Oh, shit.
4 days.
Okay.
4 days.
I'm down. Bet.
So let's do it.
Okay.
Because you need to know
What's going on?
what new for what now.
I don't have any opinions on Sydney Sweeney though. Like I know like the whole world is obsessed with her right now.
All I think when I see her is just
Movies.
yeah, which sounds very like misogynistic of me. I'm sorry, but she has like really nice, pretty like boobs. But also, I
mean,
think she is really pretty. I think just the
everybody
way
can
that she like
appreciate-
carries herself with some shit, like I don't agree with. I'd be like, I would have
Well,
workshopped
that's like
that
the last
more,
time I
but
heard anything about her was that whole like
the jeans thing,
It was
yeah.
so stupid. I'm so
And I'm like,
sick.
I feel like people are reading too much into
Well,
it.
that's what happens when you live in
5
a
years ago,
society.
nobody would have given a
Because
fuck.
we do live in a society of people that have nothing better to do than freak the fuck out over
People
shit
just
that
want to be
doesn't-
mad
They
about
just
shit.
want to be mad. They just want. They need a villain. They need a boogeyman. They
Mhm.
need
At the same
a
time,
demon
though,
to.
I can understand how people could like read too much into it. I don't know.
I mean, I'm autistic slightly, so I do that a lot. I
Yeah.
read into things wrong, especially in text. Like
Same.
I can't get context in text.
I'm gonna.
Second one is how did I just now notice that there's two queens with back-to-back names with Amani in the beginning?
Oh, okay.
That's funny. Amani Shakito. Amani Shakito. No, Shakito. Oh, that's why. She ruled Kush after Amani Ranas, and her reign shows that female sovereignty here was not unusual, it was part of the political system. Temple carvings show her in the traditional pose of kings, grasping enemies, standing beside war deities, wearing the regalia of supreme authority. These were not symbolic gestures, they were visual declarations that she ruled as fully as any king.
I love that.
Centuries later, explorers opened her pyramid and found a cache of gold jewelry and royal ornaments of staggering craftsmanship. Rings, amulets, chains, and emblems revealed not just wealth, but centralized power and refined artistry. Her rule represents something rare in the ancient world, a society where queenship was embedded into governance, not treated as an exception. Because that's honestly in the first 2 episodes of this, that's most of the queens is like it was so unheard of that they got to that position of power. Or
Yeah.
they
It was rebellion in a sense.
half of the stories about them is they killed all of their enemies in order to get there. Like, well, they had to. Fuck it. Guys do it all the time.
Right.
Whatever.
God forbid we have a different reproductive system.
Right. But yeah, that's crazy. So I wonder if that was her daughter or just if
Her
just
successor?
yeah, just probably her
Is that the right
successor.
word?
Yeah,
Okay.
successor. The third one is Tomirus, which I feel like we've covered her before. The name sounds familiar, but I'm gonna have
We'll
to.
put it on the screen if we did.
I'm
If
gonna have to
not,
go back and watch the first 2 episodes. I should have done it before I started writing this one, but
I can't remember. I'm gonna be
but
so honest.
on the Central Asian plains lived the Masagetai. How would you put that?
It's either
Masagate?
Masagete or
Masagete?
Masagete.
Masagate, yeah.
I don't know. We go phonetically here,
And it's
okay?
hard. I mean, I don't live in Central Asia. I'm sorry. I kind of wish I did.
We have mad respect for it, so if we pronounced it wrong, we will put it on the screen. But go off, Queen.
I don't think we covered this because this doesn't sound that familiar.
Okay.
On the Central Asian plains lived the Masagete, a confederation of nomadic tribes. Their ruler was Tomirus. At the same time, Cyrus the Great was expanding the Persian Empire in every direction. Instead of invading outright, he first proposed marriage to Tomirus. She saw through it. This was conquest disguised as diplomacy, and refused. Cyrus attacked anyway, using deception to capture part of her forces and take her son prisoner. After her son's death, Tomirus sent a message to Cyrus: leave or be destroyed. He stayed. In the battle that followed, the Masakete defeated the Persians and Cyrus was killed. Later tradition says Tomirus placed his head into a container of blood as a final statement against his ambition. Whether embellished or not, the central fact remains: Cyrus the Great died fighting her and her people.
He said bet, and she was like, go off.
He wasn't that great.
No, the fuck you weren't.
Wasn't that great?
You were mid as fuck, dog.
Cyrus the Mid.
Cyrus the Mid. Can we? All right.
Dude.
Cyrus the
Cyrus the
Mid. No, you
Mid.
didn't, Pookie. You tried so hard, but you didn't.
The fourth one, this is a cool name, honestly. Ix Chak Chin.
Hell yeah.
The queen identified by stone inscriptions. In the Mayan city of Koba, carved stone monuments recorded the authority of a woman named Ixchakchin. Her name appears in connection with construction, ceremonies, and dynastic events. She's referenced not as a regent or consort, but as the ruling authority during a key period of the city's growth. Koba was linked to distant settlements by raised stone roads, showing a level of organization and influence that required strong centralized leadership. The inscriptions tie that leadership to her. Female rulers among the Mayan were uncommon enough to be notable. A woman so clearly documented as sovereign is rarer still.
Honestly, I fucking love that.
So, like, they're just piecing
Bad
that
bitch.
together from, like, ancient inscriptions and shit, but it's enough to know, like,
I feel like we should do like a whole like series on not only like the Mayans but like the Egyptians.
oh, hell yeah.
The shit that they were able to
The
do.
Aztec, the Mayans, the Egyptian, like,
All of them.
they all had, because that's what's crazy to think about, too, is they all use very similar pyramid-like.
They went off like the sun and shit, and
Yeah,
like shadows and stuff. The things that they were able to do and
That's why-
construct is fucking insane to me.
It always drives me nuts when people talk about, you know, ancient races or foreign, groups or whatever as, savages or uneducated just because they
look at
lived,
that.
thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
Like, no, most of them were far more educated than we are now.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even know the amount of knowledge that was lost in the burning of Alexandria.
Right.
Like, a
A lot of people believe that it was like alien technology, which like you consider the buildings, and it's like I'm iffy on it because it's like in one hand, how the fuck? But also,
I've
like,
watched so many sides of it. I watched one side where it was the ancient aliens, and they're showing like, holes that they drilled in stone back then that we
Yeah.
can't even do now with modern drill bits and shit.
because like how do?
How do? But then at the same time, I've watched other videos where it shows how do, and like
Mhm.
the way they built the pyramids wasn't like they had really long ramps because at a certain point the ramp would get too steep, so they
Yeah.
had to just go longer. And so like some of the ramps were like a mile and a
The
half
amount of
long. Yeah, like
the amount of slaves that they had
they
to
weren't
use.
slaves, though. They were actually workers.
Okay, so they were about the bullshit.
There is a common misconception that they were all
I thought
slaves.
they were all
No,
slaves.
that's another
I
thing we're gonna
watched
have to
way
talk about. That's
too
another
I watched Prince of
Prince of Egypt.
Egypt
I'm
way too
not
much as a
saying,
kid.
don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the
I
Egyptians
do
did
love
not
that
have slaves,
movie. Oh
but
yeah.
I have heard from multiple different historical sources. I'm gonna have to look them up again. But I believe that they were paid. They weren't paid well, but they were like the
They
amount.
were the help.
Well, they were like, you got to look at it. The detail and the amount of craftsmanship that had gone into
Yeah.
the building of the
It was
pyramids.
gorgeous.
I'm not trying to say that they
Listen,
couldn't do it,
yeah.
but you're
Well,
not going to use slave labor for that. You're going to use people that are
but at the same
craftsmen
time,
and
if I was a
experts.
slave and I was like promised like freedom
If you built that,
after, yeah,
I'm
I
gonna.
would probably like go hard as fuck in the
That's
paint.
something I'll look into. That's the one I'll do. Is
I think we should do an entire series on like each of those cultures and like
absolutely,
rap about it. I
absolutely.
think,
Let us know in the comments if you
yeah,
like.
if you guys would like that, because we are history based. So like everything that we do, we try to like,
Yeah, I definitely like because yeah, we cover true crime, but most of it is past events.
yeah.
Not we don't really cover current.
And I've also been obsessed with like Egypt and its culture
Me
since I
too.
was
Well,
like a wee lass. So
I've always
I'm
loved
calling dibs on that
the
one.
lore. Well, not the lore. Well, yeah, I guess the lore of Cleopatra. Like,
Mhm.
and honestly, like, well, but that's crazy to think that Cleopatra isn't Egyptian.
She's not Egyptian.
She's Greek,
Mm-hmm.
and yet it's
That
crazy.
entire
Yeah,
story
it's crazy. It's crazy because
and with Caesar and shit, like it's wild.
her father or her great grandfather was
He was like a
Alexander.
descendant.
He
Yeah.
was like the right hand man of Alexander the Great, and when
And that's
Alexander
how
the
they
Great
got
died, yeah, he went
married
and
and shit.
oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
crazy, 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 crazy. But anyway,
Wild. We're gonna rap about it for sure. I think we for sure need to do at least Mayan and Egyptian.
100%.
But I think
I would love to
Aztec
do
would be
Aztec.
really
We could
fucking fun.
probably do Aztec and Mayan in the same episode because they're kind of
They're
exist in
very
the same.
it's smaller
Because
like
Mayan and Aztec
rule
are both in
time.
South America, right?
Don't ask me shit about fuck with geography.
Dude, I'm fucking 37.
Be like, hey,
I don't
point
even.
at this random ass state on a map and we're like,
Well, that's
or
like
this random ass country. I don't know.
off the
Dude.
top of your head. What do you think is the least thought about state in the United States?
The least thought about?
Yeah.
Fuck. Iowa?
Good guess. Delaware.
Okay.
Because most people don't even know Delaware is a state.
Yeah, most people think it's a city.
Yeah. Like most people don't even know Delaware exists.
That honestly, okay, that checks out because that's East Coast, right?
That's,
Okay.
Yeah, that's up where there's like fucking
There's like Maine
like
and
12 states all shoved into a 4-mile radius.
fucking cram that shit
Pack
in
'em all
there.
in there. But don't say you're from fucking New Jersey when you're not. Oh god. And then the very last one is Kubaba, the tavern keeper who became queen.
That's honestly a fucking sick ass title.
One of
I'm
the
not even mad.
oldest historical records ever discovered in the Sumerian king list. It names rulers of ancient Mesopotamian cities going back thousands of years. And I believe Mesopotamia was considered one of the earliest civilizations, I believe.
Oh yeah.
I want to do another deep dive into them because I've only ever heard mention of Mesopotamia.
Yes.
I've never really looked into it.
I think we should also do what's the fuck? You know what I'm fucking trying to talk about. Where's Aquaman from?
Atlantis.
Thank you. I'm gonna put that in the bloopers. We should do It's fine.
Oh my
I'm tired,
God.
okay? I've gotten like 8 hours of sleep in the last 3 days. It's fine. Anyway, yes, we need to do an episode about that.
Yes.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Sigma. Or no, it's Ligma.
Look, my, I don't even.
That's what it is. Fucking, where was I? Anyways, Mesopotamia.
Mm-mm.
Keep that. No, I'm just kidding.
Bet.
That makes the final cut. It names rulers of ancient Mesopotamian cities going back thousands of years. Among dozens of male names appears one surprising entity. I wanted to say entity and entry at the same time. Girl, I'm struggle busting. Don't judge me.
Literally, that's how I feel right now. So I'm like, we're on the same vibe.
I'm in the struggle bus and we're teetering on the edge of a cliff.
We got this shit.
Among dozens of male names appear one surprising entry. Kubaba. She's described as a tavern keeper who made firm the foundations of Kish and ruled for a remarkably long time. Later traditions elevated her status even further, remembering her as a figure worthy of reverence. Whether every detail is literal or partly legendary, the fact that her rule was recorded at all is extraordinary. Her memory endured in one of humanity's earliest attempts to document political history.
What a badass.
Right?
I love that.
To go from
Actually,
being known as like a tavern keeper to building an entire
whole ass fucking empire,
civilization, yeah,
essentially. Yeah.
like, and see, these are now I want to do so much more research. Like, what is
Like a
Kish?
deep
Where is
death.
Kish? I've
Yeah.
never heard of that. Like, Mesopotamian cities, how many were there? I thought
Yeah.
Mesopotamia was one city. Now it's Mesopotamian cities. Like,
So
are there
there's multiple. Yeah.
we got to do Aztecs, we got to do Mayan, we got to do Egyptian. There's so many parts of like Asia that we haven't even
If you
covered.
guys want a series on
Africa.
that, let's do it.
Please, yeah, let us know if this is interesting because I find this stuff super cool. I think
it's dope.
like I said at the beginning of the episode, I think that we learn so much about kings and presidents and princes and fucking, just famous men throughout history. It's always the famous men.
Mm-hmm.
But those famous men wouldn't exist if these famous women didn't birth them into this world to begin with. So,
Do you
how
remember
about we
that
pay some
book?
fucking respect?
It was. I got into it when I was in elementary school. Obviously, like we're several years apart. But do you remember Diary of
old.
Jane?
No, but that makes me think of the Breaking Benjamin
I
song.
think like truth.
Love that song. Dude, I love Breaking Benjamin.
But
He is so fucking hot. Have you seen him lately? He is aged like a goddamn fucking box of fine
box of
wine.
fucking fine wine.
What
And
the
we're not
fuck?
even gonna say box. You're better than that,
Yeah,
Pookie.
you're not box wine.
You're a whole ass bottle.
No, you're the barrel that they age
You're
it
the
in.
barrel. But it was called Diary of Jane. I'm pretty sure. I will correct myself if I'm wrong. But she was like a nurse or some shit in the Civil War.
Okay.
I'm 90% sure it's fiction. I could be wrong. But I don't know why that just gave me like flashbacks of that book. But like,
yeah,
that was my shit. I was like, she's a fucking bad bitch, dude.
But so essentially, these queens ruled in Africa, Central Asia, Mesoamerica, and Mesopotamia. They governed armies, cities, economies, and borders. Their authority is preserved not through myth alone, but through archaeological inscriptions and the writings of ancient historians. Yet their names rarely appear in popular history.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
And that is precisely why I wanted to talk about them today. Because I don't think they get enough appreciation or even recognition.
No.
Especially like,
well, that's why you created the series.
The one-eyed queen to fucking literally say, "Hey, Rome, go fuck yourself. Get out of my fucking
Bad
country."
bitch.
And you make terms with me, motherfucker. Like,
and she locked the fuck in.
Lock the fuck in. Like, that is so empowering to me. That
I
just
love
gives me
it.
so much hope because honestly, it's one of my biggest pet peeves, and I know some people might have a hard time hearing this from me because I am a trans woman. So I only get some people might view it as I only get half of the struggle, but I view it, and I saw this earlier today, and it really made kind of sense in my head. I view it as I've gotten a chance to walk both paths. and
Yeah.
I got to choose with which path I wanted to continue down, and I feel like I made the right choice in that. But I feel like I forgot where I was going with this point.
She was going somewhere.
Where was I going? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Sorry. Back to my point. My point. I see so much in modern day media and just all across the internet, especially like as somebody who's trying to get into streaming now.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I talk about it, it's always, oh, are you just gonna be one of those slutty Twitch streamers that just shows off her boobs? Are you literally just calling her a slut because she has boobs? Like, God forbid she's a girl on the internet with boobs, because that automatically makes you a slut, or it automatically makes you less than, or weaker than, or just
Can I piggyback off that?
yes, 100%.
Because as a woman,
I want
regardless of
your
whether you're like
opinion on this more.
trans or like
Cis,
cis,
trans, whatever.
as a woman of the female gender in any fucking sense, as someone that's had larger boobs my entire fucking life, if I wear anything that's low cut,
It's your
I'm a
slut.
fucking
Yep,
slut.
you're a bimbo. You're asking for
Especially,
attention.
I was raised in a hardcore Catholic household. If I wore anything that went
Mm-hmm.
even to the cusp of my cleavage, you're being a whore. You just want male attention. Bitch, no, I just think this like fucking
I think it
shirt
looks
looks
cute.
really cute on
I
me.
like the way my boobs look.
And this is why, like, to this day, I am 32, almost 33 years old.
And you wear
I
baggy
wear
shirts more than
fucking
anything.
baggy ass shirts. I wear biker shorts or pants. Like, I don't
And that's
show off
bullshit.
my
That's
body, and it
bullshit.
sucks because it's like I was conditioned to feel
Shame.
uncomfortable. Yeah. Shame,
Well, because
uncomfortable
it's literally it's
with
the
showing
same
off
thing.
my body.
It's the same thing when you see those posts of like, oh, my daughter can't wear short shorts around my husband because he can't control.
What the fuck is wrong with your husband?
Yeah, that's a problem for your husband, not a problem for your daughter.
No.
Like, granted, maybe not, young girls should be wearing short shorts to begin with, but that's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
If your husband can't be trusted, like, that's the biggest thing is
It's mad
men
weird.
can't be trusted, but women have to pay the price.
Truly.
Women have to change every aspect of their
Birth
bodies.
control.
Yes, you can't
Cutting
dress
our
a certain way
tubes.
because God, if you get assaulted, it's your fault because of how you dressed or because you wanted it. Like, I see.
No, she was drunk and she was dressed like a slut.
I follow this girl
Why
on
can't you
Facebook
control
lately,
yourself?
and she puts men on blast, like
Good.
hardcore on blast. She doesn't cut out their name. She
I'll
doesn't cut
put
out
both
their picture.
genders on blast. I don't give a fuck,
100%,
dude.
100%. But it is mostly it's men going into their comments and saying just disgusting shit about
Yeah.
like throwing out statistics that are totally wrong about how women want it, how women ask for it, how they fantasize about it. Like
Immediately no.
no.
And it could be roles reversed where we do the same with like men. Like there's that case that's in the news right now with the teacher that was like going after her male student and like he was like silly, goofy, haha about it, but also at the same time, he's still a fucking victim.
Well, it's like
he was 16, 17, and he was like, dude, I just want to get my news, but
well, I don't agree with
I don't fuck with it, but like she was pressing the issue and he was just kind of like, if you want to roll through, roll through. So it's like it can be both sides, but it's
100%.
mostly like
But I've seen the statistics.
men that are prevalent.
93% of men,
Yeah.
commit sexual assault. Like
yeah, absolutely.
And so I follow a lot of this because I am on the receiving end, of bathroom bans. If these bans go through, I won't be able to go into the proper bathroom. So you'll have to see me walking into a male restroom where
And they'll freak out on you for
where
that.
I'm now in danger. But if the wrong person sees me walking into the women's restroom and I'm not girly enough, because that's what it is. It's really about if you're not girly enough. If you're a butch-looking woman, you're gonna get stopped at bathroom doors. Like that's all there is to it. It doesn't matter if you're cis or trans. If you don't look woman enough, they're gonna stop you. And it's a
That's
fucking
scary.
problem. And it's
That's
really
a really scary thought.
And their whole argument behind it is, oh, trans women are just using it as an excuse to go into bathrooms. No. We covered this last week.
Immediately fucking no. Yeah,
No.
we literally did.
Yeah.
Actually.
I did not go through 5 years of changing my body so I can go into the women's. I don't even like going into the women's restroom. I don't like going into any public restroom. They all
Yeah.
scare the shit out of me.
Fair.
I used to come home on every one of my 15-minute breaks so I could go to the bathroom because I refused to use public restrooms.
I only go to the family restrooms.
Yeah,
I'm more comfortable.
The ones
Yeah.
that I can lock,
If it's
I will go there.
secluded,
Tell
that's
me
just
why would I go through those hoops if my whole purpose was to assault women in restrooms? Why would I drive home to go pee every day? Go fuck yourselves, you fucking bigots.
pieces
Sorry,
of
that was
shit.
a random side tangent. We do that sometimes.
I'm not mad about it. Yeah.
I'm not mad about it
We do
either.
be doing it. That's why you're here.
Anything else you want to talk about before we wrap this bitch up?
Raven has a Twitch.
And I'm affiliate.
She's affiliate.
I got affiliated. I've streamed
Rap about it,
over
Pookie.
500 hours already, which
Fuck yeah.
I'm pretty impressed with.
Yeah, seriously. Actually.
I'm up to about 67 followers, but they're fluctuating. But my biggest goal right now is to get my sub count up. The more
Help a girl
subs,
out.
the more, honestly, if you have a free Twitch Prime, or if you have a Twitch Prime, they all come with a Twitch subscription that you don't have to pay anything extra for. You can throw that at me. That literally gives me, a little bit of extra money, and that helps. I don't expect anything. Honestly, I want to make most of my money through advertising and sponsorships. I don't want, my followers and, viewers to give me their money. But if you have a subscription that you can help me out with, that'd be great. My Twitch is twitch.tv/IvanRobot, lowercase I, capital M. I stream almost every day, so just swing on by. And
that makes me happy. We also have obviously YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook. We haven't uploaded anything to TikTok.
Yeah,
so
mine's
like
the same way. I have a TikTok with like 2
we be
pictures on it.
goofing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get around to it.
We'll do it eventually. We are trying.
TikTok, we should make TikTok our like blooper post or something.
Truth. Because
There'll be
like
plenty
we
from
say
this
it, but like
episode.
we're not like active on it.
Yeah.
And I think it's just like it's a side note. Like we don't really remember it.
Yeah. We already have
otherwise, hit us up on our Gmail, strangenarratives@gmail.com. If you ever have like episode ideas or you just want to like rap at us about like where we can improve or like.
Honestly, I just wanted to say I do appreciate all the feedback we got from that last episode we put up. I honestly, I'm blown away with.
It's been over a year since
we literally.
It's been like 2 years, I think.
It's been almost, yeah. We went a long time without posting, and for all of you guys
life
to come
just
back
gets ahead of you,
and not only come back and watch us, but give us feedback, give us criticism. We all appreciate it. We don't ever take it personally. We want. I promise we are trying every day to get our sounding better, our sound looking better, our look sounding better.
We literally bought new mics because we were like, you guys deserve better.
And
we are trying.
Please just stay patient with us as we get better with this. Everything will get better. Hopefully we'll be able to
we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there,
we just
dude.
appreciate all the support you guys have given us so far. Like, it means the world to us. We love doing this. It's such a fucking blast.
We love the how would you say it?
Community?
We love the community that we've built, for sure. We also love.
I mean, it gives us an excuse to hang out and chat because we don't get to do this as often as we used to, and it sucks.
Yeah, because we used to live 10 minutes apart, and now we're like
literally every
30.
day. Now,
So it sucks, but at the same time, we love that's the words, constructive criticism.
Yes.
We are working on it.
Yes.
Why'd you smack me like that? I'm just kidding. I love you.
But yeah, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Please give us a like, a follow, subscribe.
Do the damn thing, okay? Because we're trying.
Start talking amongst each other in the comments. Argue about
Rap
us.
about it.
Make fun of my bad pronunciation of names.
Stop it. We love you.
No, we love all of you.
With that, I think we're gonna bag out.
Deuces.
Peace.